Hi everyone, how are we all doing? I know, strange times we're living in, but it's a bit of a challenge trying to face up to the home learning and new home isolation things that we're faced with. But I know it's a challenge that we're all facing together, not only as an Aquinas community, but as a global community beyond. It's important to remember that we're still a school, even though we're not putting on our ties, doing up our laces, showing up to school. We're still part of this school community and we've still got a role to play. You see, every day, about half the world, 7.8 billion people, are stuck in some form of lockdown, just like us. And there's millions of healthcare workers that go to work every day and night trying to protect us from this virus, keep our communities safe. It's important to remember in this that we all have a part to play, not only in trying to flatten the curve, but in trying to keep the spirits up and be a part of trying to reduce the spread of this virus and reduce its long-reaching effects. I know we've all been sent home and we're all trying to do our home-based activities, but it's also so much about maintaining our connections, keeping our loved ones close, even though we've got to keep them 1.5 meters apart. And really, I think we've all been asked to go home, stay away, and spend times with our loved ones, but also come learn when we can by the school. But it's important to think, all right, we've also got to consider all the people who've perhaps lost their jobs through this incredible, unprecedented crisis. We've got to think about all the long-reaching effects that have taken hold in our communities already. We're seeing these effects and we need to really come together and support our mates in this time of need, because you don't really know who this is affecting. It could be me, it could be you, nobody knows, and we really need to have that conversation between each other to get around our mates and come together as a school community, because this is something that has the potential to affect us all. It already is, but also has the potential to bring us together, bring us closer, and really allow us to get around our mates. It's also important to consider how we can remain healthy and active in our lives. I'm sure if any of you go onto YouTube, you'll be able to find the top 10 things to do during quarantine. Me personally, I've set up this beautiful badminton court in my front yard, and here we have Harry, my little brother, who's about to get destroyed.
He beat you. That's fun.
All right. Also, and on Saturday, I had a Skype breakfast with my grandparents from over east. Have a think of how you can stay connected in these times. Also have a think what we can do for our communities. A few weeks ago, I got this in the mail. Pause the video to read it if you want. I'm sure plenty of neighbourhoods are doing this, and it's a great start in thinking of how we can still practice being men for others in this time of need. And lastly, I think we should all say a big thank you to our teachers who've put in a lot of effort over these last few days, weeks, even a month, to make this transition to home learning as seamless and effective as possible. It's very much appreciated, and I think it'd be great if we could all in our own time find our own way of saying thanks to them for their tremendous efforts.